Safety inspection checklist. Surfaces and chocks.
Checked.
Maintenance status.
Checked.
Battery.
On.
Electric hydraulic pumps.
On.
Landing gear lever.
Down.
Ship's library.
Checked.
Safety inspection checklist complete.
Flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
pull up. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Obstacle, obstacle, pull up. Airspeed low.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
ground to flight deck. Fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Clearance delivery AC-5326. We're negative ACARS. We have a clearance on file and we're ready to copy.
AC-5326, clearance request. AC-5326, cleared via the Halo 2 departure. Sarge transition as filed. Maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 22010 minutes after departure. Squawk 7226.
Cleared via the Halo 2 departure. Sarge transition then is file. Climb maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 220 and 10. Watch frequency, squawk 7226 AC-5326.
AC-5326, readback is correct. And where are you parking at today?
We're ramp 4, D42 AC-5326.
AC-5326, thank you very much. Have a good flight.
Thank you, good day.
Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson delivery, good morning, Delta Tree 29er request IFR clearance to New York Stewart as filed.
Delta Tree 29er, cleared to New York Stewart via runway 8 right departure. Initial altitude 7,000 feet. Squawk 2776. Delta Tree 29er, cleared to New York Stewart via runway 9er left departure. Initial altitude 10,000 feet. Squawk 2776. Delta Tree 29er, cleared to New York Stewart via runway 9er left departure. Initial altitude 10,000 feet. Squawk 2776.
Clearance, good afternoon. It's Ameristar.
Cleared to Kilo Sierra Whiskey Foxtrot via runway 9er left departure. Initial altitude 10,000 feet. Squawk 2776, Delta Tree 29er.
Delta Tree 29er, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.650 when ready for startup.
Clearance, Southwest 1017.
Southwest 1017.
Didn't get a CTGLC, we've got Zulu.
Alright, let me try to find it. Now, Southwest 1017, your clear cage in 2 departure. Single transition as filed. Squawk is 2527.
Southwest 1017, cleared the cage 2, Singa transition, then as filed, squawking 2527.
Southwest 1017, you're back correct, see ya.
27.
Clearance.
The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
We're not showing any clearance system.
Looks like it went through the CPDLC or you're unable to pick it up.
Yeah, our login's like freezing up or something. You guys have any issues at all, or is it just us?
No, it's just you, but I have the clearance if you're ready to copy.
No, 413 is ready to go.
I go to 413, you're cleared to the airport. We have a Phil 2 departure, Greenwood transition, that's as filed. Squawk 3341.
Alright, still 2, Greenwood transition, squawk 3341, still 413.
But 413, have you back correct? You have an expected departure clearance time 1810, about 25 minutes from now.
1810, Delta 413, thank you.
Terrain, good afternoon. Costera 2709. Bridge copy clearing with information Papa on gate Fox 14.
Costera 2709. Good afternoon. Crew to the Mike Lima Oscar Airport. Via the Pound 2 RNAV departure. Deep transition. That's as filed. Squawk 3326.
Costera 2709, we are clear via Pound 2 RNAV. Transition is peak and then on file for 326.
Costera 2709, read back correct. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Shuttle 6007,
Jack 2 departure, Callan transition, that's filed. Cross 2047.
clear Jack 2, Calvin S, file 2047 for the box, 6007.
Personal system, still friendly about truck, yeah. My 1302, let's clear the tail cap with asphalte, maintain 4,000, expect 17,000, 1 dim after departure. Departure, speed 118.25, squawk 4145.
Before start checklist to the line. IRS mode selectors.
Nav.
Gear pins.
Removed.
Light test.
Checked.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Yaw damper.
On.
Nav transfer and display switches.
Normal and auto.
Fuel.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
4 pumps on.
Cabin util IFE galley power.
On.
Emergency exit lights.
Armed.
Fasten belts.
On.
Window heat.
On.
Air conditioning.
PEX auto. Bleeds on.
Pressurization.
Dock 64119, I put to the port via radar vectors. As file.
Set.
Pressurization mode selector.
Auto.
Instruments.
Cross checked.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Hydraulics.
Normal.
Speed brake.
Down D10.
Parking brake.
Set.
Stab trim cutout switches.
Normal.
Wheel well fire warning.
Not again. Checked.
Radios, radar and transponder.
Set and standby.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Takeoff briefing.
Discussed.
PA.
Complete.
FMC CDU.
Set.
N1 and IAS bugs.
N1 and IIS auto. V-speed set.
Stab trim.
Set.
Performance, weight and balance.
Checked.
EFB.
Airplane mode and stowed.
Phones.
Off.
Flight deck windows and cockpit door.
Closed.
Doors.
Not again.
Airport via direct. On and maintain 3000. Departure on this frequency. Squawk 2602. Pulse release.
Oh, you're broken up on that whole thing. The guy just cut you off on the other radio. Try it again for 5 Romeo Charlie.
Folks from the cockpit, I'd like to welcome you on board. We're ready up front. Everybody's closed up outside. We're just waiting to get some of our performance numbers and the clearance from air traffic control, and we should be underway.
Passengers.
It's our pleasure having you
Before
on board.
start checklist completed to the line.
Enjoy the flight. Should be underway here shortly. Flying with Delta there.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call.
Got you loud and clear out. For 5 Romeo Charlie, depart runway 14, fly runway heading, maintain 3000. Release for departure, clearance void under more than 5 minutes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Tech Team and our global partners, welcome on board your Delta flight. As you're making your way to your seats, we kindly ask that you step into your row and out of the aisle as quickly as possible. Allow those passengers behind you to make their way to their seat as well.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Tow is driving up.
Flight 1089 is clear to landing. Did you want to go direct or did you want the route you got via Victory and on level space? I'll take direct on Flight 1089.
If you brought a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under the seat in front of you, so we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bag without having to check your plane size to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. Please also note that if you will be working on a laptop computer or enjoying any other larger electronic devices, they must be stowed either in a bag under the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. Please do not stow these items in the seat pocket in front of you. Place them directly on the floor or hold them on your lap during taxi, takeoff, and landing. This is not just a Delta policy, but an FAA regulation for your safety. If you'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta, welcome on board. Ladies and gentlemen, we have received our final paperwork and we are ready for departure. Before we can move the aircraft, all passengers must be seated with their seatbelts securely fastened. Your tray tables and carrying items stowed. Your seat stacks in the upper and long position and your aisle armors are lowered.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Is correct.
Before start checklist below the line. Air conditioning packs.
Off.
Anti-collision light.
On.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
Out of.
Before start checklist complete.
Clearance for the Mexico City Airport. We have a score for departure. Range of transition. Radar vectors.
Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson ground. Delta Tree 29er, request start up, and pushback.
Delta Tree 29er, start up, and pushback approved.
Start up and pushback approved. Delta Tree 29er.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, be sure all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin. Complete smaller items under the seat in front of you. And ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas
Sounds
are
like
clear.
every 5144, looks like we have a big change, we'll get back with you.
Sorry, say again.
Every 5144, looks like we made a
domestic
change.
passengers to use handheld devices like tablets and cell phones on board at any time, as long as all cellular functions are disabled. Larger electronic devices like laptops should be turned off and stowed until we're airborne. And the Princess rode off into the sunset. BS.
Tracker mark, you got a 3511.
Please note some electronic devices
Dallas
may not be used
3511
in
at round
flight at any
55.
time. You'll find additional information regarding electronic devices in the in-flight information section of Sky Magazine. This plane features Wi-Fi, and internet access will be available while we're above 10,000 feet. If you're seated at an emergency exit, please review the responsibilities for emergency exit seating on the back of the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
Are you willing and able to assist with the operation of the exit if necessary?
Yes. No.
If you're unable to perform these functions, please let us know, and we'd be happy to find you another seat. As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap.
Delta
To release the belt,
2630
just lift
ground,
the top
testing
of the buckle.
around.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all
And we'll tell you, let me get with the guys. They're coming in. You're going south.
and lighted information
cargo.
signs located throughout the cabin, in
Ramp
addition
6
to
south
any
now.
crew member
I
instructions.
told you 11 turn left on limit ramp 6.
Smoking is
turn
not
left.
allowed on any Delta flight. And federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying a Russian smoke detector. There are 8 exits on this plane. 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wing. The forward doors have attachment slides that can be used for
Southern
flotation.
1853 ground, you're with GMC 88 from your right, from sunrise taxi, Lima Lima South.
All exits are
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
However, if there's a loss of power and cabin
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Please take a moment to find the exit
Ground
closest to
2557 on Mike
you. And
for
remember,
ramp 5.
they might be behind you.
Calling plan stand by 1 moment.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen mask. If
Scout
this
37
happens,
to ground
reach
test
up and
support.
pull a mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask as necessary. Breathe normally and know that
57 on Mike,
oxygen
going to ramp
is
5.
flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate.
557 at ground.
Be
Text to
sure
the
to
bag with
adjust
the
your
tug
own
outbound.
mask before helping others.
5, we'll give way to the outbound tug to 25.
A water evacuation is also unlikely. But just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the economy cabin. If you're seated in the first class or business class cabin, life vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat.
That was 3986.
To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the top.
3986
Put the vest over your head. If your vest has one strap, wrap it around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front. If your vest has two straps, fasten the straps to the front of the vest and then adjust them loosely around your waist.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
By blowing into the tubes at shoulder level. You can activate a light by pulling down on the tab in the front. But if your vest doesn't have a tab, the light will activate automatically in the water. If necessary, we'll distribute infant life vests or other flotation devices for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Also, most seat cushions can be used for flotation. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are lowered, your tray table is put away, and all carry-on items are properly stowed. As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
On behalf of everyone at Delta Airlines, we want to thank you for paying attention. Please relax and enjoy your flight.
Ground American Maintenance Flight 1 at Alpha Flight 1 North.
American Maintenance 521, turn right on Alpha, hold shuttle runway 26 right at the west.
Turn right up, short of right at the west end, American Maintenance Flight.
Before taxi checklist, generators,
On,
APU,
off,
start switches,
continuous,
propane,
on,
anti-ice,
off,
air conditioning,
PX auto, bleeds on,
isolation valve,
auto,
flaps,
flips 5 required and selected, green light,
stab trim,
set,
start levers,
idle detent,
flight controls,
checked,
recall.
checked.
Okay, the cabin is
Full
secured.
taxi
Have a good
checklist
flight.
complete.
Ground Delta 227, 2 North, information X-ray.
Delta 227?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Delta 2227. Ramp 2, coming off Bravo.
Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Ground, good morning, Delta Tree 29er is ready for taxi.
Delta Tree 29er, taxi to runway 9er left. Contact tower on 119.500 when on holding point.
Taxi to runway 9er left. Contact tower on 119.500 when on holding point, Delta Tree 29er.
Delta 443 around, get ready to MD-88, enter the ramp, runway 26 left, that's the Fox Trot.
Via Fox, we'll give way to the FCC Delta 443.
Delta 443 is runway 26 left.
Active 26 left, Delta 443. Special Assist, Endeavor 5435. Disregard.
American Maintenance 521, London Tower 119.1.
105 with 119.1, American Maintenance 521.
Ground up at 2830, we're at Echo 3 now, and we're going to Bravo 23.
So the 2830 round pass line to Boeing 757, section 3.
After the Boeing 757, ramp 3, Delta 2830.
American Maintenance 211, turn right on Alpha, hold shuttle runway 26 right at the west end. Radio cut out there, American Maintenance 211, hold shuttle runway 26 right at the west end.
Right on Alpha, moving short of 26 right at the west end, American Maintenance 211.
Got a 2227 on the tower 119.1.
Got 2227.
American Maintenance 211 on the tower 119.1.
19-1, American Maintenance 211.
Got a 443 on the tower 119.1.
19-1 to 443.
Delta Tree 29er, contact tower on 119.500. Have a nice flight.
Contact tower on 119.500, Delta Tree 29er.
Ground American 2770, 1 north with Yankee.
American 2770 around runway 26 left, that should be a Foxtrot.
26 left, be advised, American 2770. Ground Southwest 67873, north right, taxi with Yankee.
Southwest 6787 ground runway 26 left, that should be a Foxtrot.
26 left, be advised, Southwest 6787.
Ground, good morning, runway 27 right, touch via Lima Lima. Sorry, Lima Lima Charlie.
And I am at 1,000. You repeat the tank instructions.
Delta 1448, runway 27 right, touch via Lima Lima Charlie.
27 right via Lima, Lima Charlie, Delta 1548.
Before takeoff checklist to the line. Config.
Checked.
Flaps.
Flaps 5 set, green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Takeoff briefing.
Reviewed.
Cabin.
Secured.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line. Before takeoff checklist below the line. MCP.
Set.
Transponder.
TARA.
Strobe lights.
On.
Landing lights.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ground American Maintenance 521 at Victor 21 North.
Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Tower, good morning. Delta Tree 29er on holding point of runway 9er left, ready for departure.
Delta Tree 29er, wind is calm, runway 9er left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 9er left, Delta Tree 29er.
Jet speed 885 is on the visual approach to 31 center. Jet speed 885, tower wind 34010, gust 15, runway 1 center, cleared to land. Clear to land 1 center, jet speed 885, parking and signature today. Thank you. Tower, hello. Now it's 79.
Just thank you for the tail runway 7 right, clear to land. Wind 1010,
Back clear to land 7930. More tower, I think 69 heavy. Left and right.
Got a KT-69 tower, runway 86, pressure runway 7 right, clear.
7 right, clear to land.
Biddy nuts.
Right turn, golf.
Delta Tree 29er, altimeter tree 0.22. Contact Atlanta Center on 135.100. Bye.
Altimeter tree 0.22. Contact Atlanta Center on 135.100. Goodbye, Delta Tree 29er. Atlanta Center, good morning. Delta Tree 29er passing 3,900 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Delta Tree 29er, turn left heading 288, climb to 10,000 feet.
Turn left heading 288, climb to 10,000 feet, Delta Tree 29er.
Delta Tree 29er, climb to flight level Tree 70.
Climb to flight level Tree 70, Delta Tree 29er.
Delta Tree 29er, turn left heading 051.
Turn left heading 051, Delta Tree 29er.
After takeoff checklist, air conditioning and pressurization.
Set.
Engine start switches.
Off.
Landing gear.
Ah, this. Up and off.
Auto brake.
Off.
Flaps.
Up, no lights.
Altimeters.
Set.
After takeoff checklist complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, we'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you, and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. Now reach an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eat items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eat items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 50% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap of your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
To go.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt lights off. You're free to move about. Once you are seated, we recommend you keep your belts fastened. Thank you.
Center Alaska 253 is checking.
You can have keep a little closer. Meanwhile, please sit back and relax. Enjoy the trip with us.
Radar contact over exhaust. South 25, present heading, vector 4 sequence, expect direct range.
Present heading, compass 5720.
Delta Tree 29er, descend to 16,000 feet.
16,000 feet, Delta Tree 29er.
Direct, thank you, sir. 508 Charlie.
Delta Tree 29er, descend to 16,000 feet.
16,000 feet, Delta Tree 29er.
Southwest 631, set a possible correction, maintain flight level 360, and you can expect to start cruising in flight level 24.
Okay, correction, now 360, expect to land 640,
73890, particular to Los Angeles, turn left, heading of 250. 250, and you can expect direct to Rancho. Southwest 5720, reduce Mach speed, United speed, Mach 0.75.
Not to exceed Mach 75, Compass 5720.
Southwest 5720, reduce Mach speed, United speed, Mach 0.75.
Not to exceed Mach 75, Compass 5720.
Delta Tree 29er, expect runway 27. Delta Tree 29er, expect runway 9er.
Expect runway 9er, Delta Tree 29er.
Southwest 631 from Julian at maintain flight level 240 and when able, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Okay, 300 or better, and we'll cross Julian 240, Southwest 631.
United 1777 via Viola 1 arrival, expect maintain flight level 240.
30% via Viola 1, that's flight level 240, United 1777. American 491, 17,800, 230.
American 491, flight maintain flight level 290.
Flight level 290, American 491. Alaska 253 is checking on at 380.
Alaska 253 center, radar contact over exhaust. Chopper 5720, flight present heading, vector 4 sequence, expect direct range.
Present heading, compass 5720.
Dallas 5890, third direct range.
Third direct range of Dallas 5890.
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Set.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Approach briefing and fuel.
Discussed.
IAS and alt bugs.
Checked and set.
Descent checklist complete.
Delta Tree 29er, descend to 3,000 feet, altimeter tree 0.15, transition level 180.
Descend to 3,000 feet, altimeter tree 0.15, transition level 180, Delta Tree 29er.
Starting a slow descent, but this time we would like to have you return your seats back with
Turn leader Ranger, compass 5720.
Been a pleasure having you on board with us. Thanks for flying with Delta today. I can fly attendants. Go ahead and prepare the cabin for our arrival, please.
United 1777, contact center on 128.3.
128.6, United 1777.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our initial descent. At this time, we ask that you kindly begin to reach. Please recheck the security of your seatbelt.
Delta Tree 29er, turn left heading 134. Cleared for visual approach runway 9er. Contact tower on 121.000 when established. Bye.
Turn left heading 134. Cleared for visual approach runway 9er. Contact tower on 121.000. Goodbye, Delta Tree 29er. New York Stewart Tower, good morning, Delta Tree 29er approaching runway 9er.
Delta Tree 29er, identified. Continue your approach.
Xchecklist doing heavy Tango cross 25 right, cross 25 left, Alpha Park.
Alright, that's Tango, cross 25 right, cross 25 left, Alpha Park.
FedEx 1420 heavy, you can go to the end. Right, wind 190, what is that, 19014. And United Main is taxi onto runway 8, exit at Romeo 9, but do not actually exit the runway. That way you can blow your stuff towards the north of the airfield there. And then let me know when you're complete. Heavy, turn right at Mike 2, Sierra Charlie, call ramp control there. Ferry 267, Terra 17 right, thanks very much. American 1067 airplane 155, maintain 106,000, wind 20016, runway 17 right, set takeoff. 55, that's hard climb, maintain 10,000 per minute, 717 right, good takeoff. American 573, are you ready? American 573, flighting 155, maintain 10,000. Wind 20013, runway 17 right, set takeoff. 2165. Expect vectors off the runway. On departure, climb maintain 10, 10,000.
I will expect that to be like 10, roughly 22. Tower, good morning, FedEx 1163 Southwest,
FedEx 1162, heavy there, where we want them right 60 at Mike.
17 right, you mind, FedEx 1162.
Tower, FedEx 1728, heavy, visual, 1,000, wind 2014, runway 17 right, set takeoff.
FedEx 1728 visual, visual 17.
FedEx 1728 heavy tower, runway 17 right, clear to land, wind 2015.
Clear to land, 17 right, FedEx 1728. Good day, American 573.
Approach checklist, altimeters and instruments.
Set and cross-check.
Approach aids.
Checked and set.
Approach checklist complete. Landing checklist. Start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
Nothing. Check.
Speed brake.
Armed green light.
Landing gear.
Down 3 greens.
Auto brake.
Auto brake 2 set.
Flaps.
Flaps 40 set. Green light.
Landing lights.
On.
Landing checklist complete.
Delta Tree 29er, wind is calm, runway 9er, cleared to land.
Cleared to land runway 9er, Delta Tree 29er.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
approaching minimums. 200. Minimum. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
80 knots.
Delta Tree 29er, contact ground on 121.900.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ground on 121.900, Delta Tree 29er.
at the gate, I turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while retracting to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to visit Delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing your SCAT mount account. If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claims, or any other information, a uniformed Delta agent leading this flight will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have. On behalf of Delta Sky Team, our global partners, and especially your flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again.
Excuse me, tower ETS 2901 is ready.
ETS 2901, heavy left turn Foxtrot, hold short of runway 25 left.
Okay, Boggy. Nice. You do have 40 and I need it.
ETS 2901, heavy, cross 25 left of Foxtrot, cross 25 right turn on a Bravo. Cut the X beam down field.
Alright, cross 25 left at Foxtrot, cross 25 right at Bravo, right down on Bravo, ETS 2901.
Fancy 5198 at Foxtrot, give way to the heavy Boeing 747.
We're Boeing 37, 337, Fantasy 290.
New York Stewart ground, good morning, Delta Tree 29er on runway 9er.
Delta Tree 29er, taxi to gate 3.
Taxi to gate 3, Delta Tree 29er.
Blue Street 5614, I want you to continue up Juliet, make a left turn on runway 33. That's going to get you around traffic. Left on 33, and what gate did they give you? Is it 35 Delta? Yep, you can take 33 and you can exit at Sierra. 33 to Sierra and taxi right on into public. Alaska Maintenance, as you're around the corner, just hold the beam the old terminal building for traffic.
Alaska Maintenance?
Yes, Alaska Maintenance. As you're around the corner, just hold in front of the old terminal for traffic.
Copy that, Alaska Maintenance. Thank you.
American 466, runway 1, let's join Juliet, short of runway 4.
Juliet, short of 4 for runway 1, there's 466.
And for Commuter 5015, will you be ready to go within the next 15 minutes or so? I'm still trying to get you out of here.
Yeah, we'll be ready in 50 minutes.
All right, let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Southwest 1229, taxi please at hotel.
Southwest 1229, runway 1 via Kilo Charlie, short of 4.
Runway 1, Kilo Charlie, short of runway 4, 1229.
Ground Map 7609, ready to go for the push again if you can get us up.
Maple 7609, your pushback is first.
Okay, push for thanks, 7609.
Delta's 1960, will you be ready over there?
1960, what we're ready?
1960, cross 4 and Juliet, monitor tower.
Cross 4, then on Juliet, monitor tower, 1960 Delta.
Ground to morning, Southwest 2150, ready for taxi.
Southwest 2152, runway 1 via Bravo Alpha, hold short of 4.
1 via Bravo Alpha, hold short, 4 Southwest.
JetBlue 254 ready for taxi as well.
JetBlue 254, runway 1 via Juliet, hold short of 4.
Taxi runway 1 via Juliet, short of runway 4, JetBlue 254.
Ground, United 551, 816, ready to push hotel.
United 551, push approved, tail north on Kilo.
Approved tail north Kilo, United 551.
Lisa, you can cross 4 into the block behind Southwest over there, monitor.
Alright, clear cross 4 into the block behind Southwest, copy 1-4, monitor tower, Delta 839.
American 1180, American 1178 watch. Will you be ready on the other side? American 1178, stay on Juliet, cross 4 and monitor tower.
On Juliet, cross 4, monitor tower.
Maple 7609, taxi.
Maple 7609, runway 1 via taxiway Kilo Charlie, the whole short runway 4.
Kilo Charlie, short of 4, Maple 7609.
ground, United 551, ready to taxi.
United 551 watch, Roger, get you moving here in just a moment.
Okay, copy.
Good morning, Brickyard 5972, gate 19, ready to push, call hotel.
Brickyard 5972, good morning to you. Your pushback is approved, spot number 2.
Pushback, spot 2, Brickyard 5972.
Maple 7609, cross 4. Monitor tower, you follow the Delta Airbus out of here on the other side. Good morning to you.
Okay, cross 4 and Charlie here, we'll follow the bus, the Delta bus, sorry, and over to Tower Maple 7609. Chop, have a good one.
United 551, runway 1 via Juliet to hold short of runway 4.
Juliet, hold short of runway 4, United 551.
Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all calls.
United 551, cross 4 and monitor tower. Good day to you.
Roger, cross 4 monitor tower, United 551, have a great one.
Ground Southwest 1991, ready to push off 6 with hotel.
Southwest 1991, good morning to you. Pushback is approved, sir.
Pushback approved, Southwest 1991.
Ground Brickyard 5972, ready to taxi, spot 2.
Brickyard 5972, runway 1 via taxiway Juliet, hold short runway 4.
Runway 1 Juliet, hold short of forward.
Brickyard 5972, cross 4, monitor tower. Good morning.
Cross 4 monitor tower, Brickyard 5972, have a good day.
Ground Southwest 1991, ready to taxi.
Southwest 1991, runway 1 via Kilo Charlie, hold short of runway 4.
Taxi to runway 1 via Kilo Charlie, hold short of 4, Southwest 1991.
Delta Maintenance 5.
Delta Maintenance 5, man.
Located here at the old terminal, like to reposition under tow 21.
All right, Delta Maintenance, you said you're Delta Maintenance 5?
Delta Maintenance 5, copy that.
All right, sir. Delta Maintenance 5, your pushback's approved, and just let me know when you're ready for the reposition. And just confirm you're going to gate 21. That is it's occupying right now.
Okay, I'll give you the gate when we're ready to go.
Okay. Southwest 1991, cross 4 mile tower.
All right, clear to cross 4, Charlie, monitor tower, Southwest 1991.
Ground, Delta Maintenance 5.
Delta Maintenance 5, yes, sir.
Yeah, we pushed back and we're ready to reposition to 22.
Okay, so your reposition approved via kilo.
Reposition approved via kilo, thank you.
National Ground American 466 gate 45, ready for push with hotel.
American 466, good morning, ma'am. Your push is approved. Tail north on kilo. Do not block. Taxiway November.
Tail north on kilo, we will not block November, American 466.
Good morning, ground. It's Alaska Maintenance.
I believe it was Alaska Maintenance. Alaska Maintenance, reposition is approved via taxiway kilo.
Thank you, Alaska Maintenance. Thank you.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps.
Off.
Electrical.
GPU on the bus.
Fasten belts.
Off.
Window heat.
Off.
Probe heat.
Off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Electric hydraulic pumps.
Off.
Voice recorders.
Auto.
Air conditioning packs.
Auto.
Engine bleed.
On.
APU bleed.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Start switches.
Off.
Auto brake.
Off.
Speed brake.
Down D10.
Flaps.
Up, no lights.
Parking brake.
Set.
Start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Transponder.
Stand by.
CVR circuit breaker.
In.
Cockpit door.
Unlocked.
Shutdown checklist complete.
Ground, good morning, commuter 5015 at 10 Alpha, ready to push.
Computer 5015, ground, your pushback is approved. Tail north on kilo.
Secure checklist. IRS mode selectors.
Damn. Off.
Cabin util IFE galley power.
On.
Emergency exit lights.
Off.
Air conditioning packs.
Off.
Trim air.
Off.
APU ground power.
Off.
Battery.
Off.
Secure checklist complete.